You are a leader.
Hello, my wonderful viewers. It's another amazing episode of maybe we can do some storytelling today. What do you think? What do you think? And it is an amazing story. When I tell you it's an amazing story, trust me, it's an amazing story. So before we start the story, maybe I should give you some 5 seconds to subscribe if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel. And thank you very much to all those people who have subscribed, who have shared and liked our videos. Mashallah, I'm so happy. Keep on walking this journey with us. I appreciate all of you, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and I'm grateful for everybody who is coming to our YouTube channel, and I hope you are enjoying the videos. So we'll keep bringing you videos of Somaliland. It's all about showcasing the country. Welcome to our today's episode. I'm so glad to have you around. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I never knew you were recording this time. You got me by surprise.
You really?
Viewers, today I heard that you want another story. I saw that video that last posting was nice.
Yeah, it was really
today
nice, yes. So today we are going to give them also another interesting
Yeah.
story. So are you ready?
Yeah.
How do you like this place?
Wow, beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. The light, the decor, everything.
The story is about the lion and the hare. So, once upon a time, long time ago, there was the king of the jungle, which was the lion. And at those times, he wasn't killing, he was taking care of his people until one day he was not the same king as before. You know what happened? Now he started using his power against his own subjects. So this happened. Every time when the majesty, the king of the animals, didn't have any food to satisfy his hunger, he would roar with anger. So he kept on killing animals around the number of 2 or 3. So the more he did that, the more animal populations went down. So one day, the subjects decided to go to the king's palace, the majesty's palace. As you can see, this looks like a palace already. So they went to the palace, and time to get the real fact going. The majesty, all relaxing on his magnificent chair. And then the mighty lion said to himself, a hare and an antelope. Which one should I eat first? The lion was used to eating hares or antelopes for his lunch or dinner. But mostly hares are for breakfast, and then antelopes are for his lunch and dinner. So he told himself that. And after that, the jackal spoke. The jackal said, "Excuse me, Your Majesty, we have a problem that needs to be solved." Then the king rose up. "What is your problem? Give me your problem and I'll give you a solution." The jackal carried up some courage and said, we animals, we subjects, have been tired of you killing every type of us animals. We have been tired of you killing some animals, every part of us. We have made a plan. The jackal said, if you stop killing us, we will be surrendering one by one. And right in your palace, we'll be there to be your prey. The lion said, ah, what a good solution. So you mean I won't have to be hunting, right? He shut up his claws. The fox, the jackal, got a little bit scared because of those sharp claws. He nodded. He nodded to the lion. The lion was happy. And he told himself, I won't have to be hunting. No more energy wasted. So, the next day, there was what is it called again? Do you know the name? A deer. You know a deer, right? So, the lion had chose a deer for its whole meal day. It was a very fat deer since it was giving birth, but yeah, since it was giving birth, I mean, it has more meat into it, so the lion chose that. And then poor mother deer, he never got to see a baby deer to grow up, so the baby deer never got born. The lion had that for the whole day. It was for what is it again? Morning, and then lunch, you know what you take when it's afternoon, and then dinner. It was a whole meal. After a few weeks, the animal population was getting higher because they were surrendering the old one and the sick ones. But then this time it was a young and speed elegant hare. But this time he didn't want to get eaten like the last people. He got scared. Instead of being that brave hare he used to be, he used to show off to the other hares that he's the best hare of all, until the female ones liked him. But this time he was going to be extinct. But you know what he did? He cooked up a plan. So he went to an old well and looked down. There was some water, a lot of water. Since for the past few weeks, the lion has been eating, has been overfed, how can I say it? He got fat. Fat, and also he got healthy and strong still. So when it was time for hare, he decided to not come at the right time. The right time was for him to come for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning. But he decided to not come at that time. He came 9:30. So the lion was walking his palace like this. Let me recreate it. He was roaring with anger and fury. He was hungry and he was impatient. He even attacked some of his own servants. And then the hare arrived. The lion shouted at the hare, "Where have you been? Where have you been this whole while? Don't you know I have been waiting for you here? Who do you think I am?" The hare kept quiet for some time and then said, "Another lion attacked me. He cooked up a story, and this story was all crooked up. So he said that there was another lion, and that lion was about to eat him with the mouth, but the hare backed up and said that the Majesty, the king of the jungle, has been waiting for the hare." The other lion got mad. His face turned red like he has been poured up hot tea. So the king of the jungle, the Majesty, got mad and said, "Bring me to that excellent lion immediately. I am going to show him a lesson of testing my patience." Then the hare, running with steady, took him to the old well. Now, the Majesty didn't even use his brain on that one. He looked under the well like, "You, I will teach you a lesson. Do you hear me?" He thought he was shouting to another lion, but he was only shouting to his own reflection. When he looked down, "Hey, you, I will cook you up, and I'll tell you, I'll beat you up till you say to me that I am the king. Do you hear me?" The hare stood like he didn't even know what's happening. And then the lion pounced to only find himself housing in water. Since he was so healthy and so too overfed, he called out for help for the hare. "Help! Help me! I'm drowning! Help me, hare!" Hare just stood there, timidly laughing. "Ah ha ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! I got my sweet revenge." That's what the hare said. The lion was drowning. "Help me! I'm gonna drown! I'm too overfed!" The hare laughed and laughed until he almost fell inside the well. He was so filled with laughter until he fell down and started laughing like he's dancing on the ground. Well, the lion drowned and drowned deep inside. So after that happened, all the animals which have been hiding got out from their hiding place. And then they were all living happily ever after. Do you like that story? Do you like it? Hope you do like it. By the way, I should add the moral of the story. Okay, thank you, editor. Thank you. So, the moral of the story is, if you are a leader, never misuse your power. Never misuse your power. A leader should never misuse his power, because a leader has more and more responsibilities to do. Let me tell you one. One thing he should do is he should protect his subjects. Yes, he should. You see, like in Somaliland, the president is Musa Bihi. Musa Bihi does a lot of stuff for his people. He has to protect them, all those presidential stuff. So if you are a leader, never misuse your power. Never do stuff you just want to do, because you never know if you're ever going to be kicked out of being a leader. So if you're a leader, use your power well. And that's the moral of the story.